I grew up in Liverpool, which is quite a musical, got a lot of culture in the city. I came from quite humble backgrounds, but I always had a lot of love. My mum was always brought me up with a lot of kindness and a lot of patience. But a lot of the things that I used to do when I was young was use music as a way to escape my reality, really. So I used to write a lot of music, I used to write a lot of poetry, and I basically just used it as kind of a little escapism. Big family. I've got, gosh, how many of us is there? I've got 3 brothers, I've got 2 sisters. So yeah, there was a lot of us growing up. But yeah, but for some reason I'm the one in charge in the family, which is really strange because there's so many kids. But if ever there's a problem in the family, it's, where's Becky? We need to ask Becky, which doesn't make sense with all the siblings. I just wanted to be a singer. I started trying to be a singer from probably the age that I started taking it seriously as myself, where I'd start paying for singing lessons. Things like that was probably age 12, 13, and then I started work age 14, and I used to pay for my own dance lessons, singing lessons. My mum paid some when I was really young, but in the end it was too expensive because we weren't a wealthy family. There's loads of children, so in the end I just went to work. And it was like £20 a day job, but I used to use that £20 and save it all week, and that'd pay for my singing and dance lessons. And the places where I'd go would be like it'd be where all the wealthy kids went. So these schools that taught, it was really expensive to get in. So I remember they'd all have the dads and the mums with lots of money, like picking them up in the Rolls Royces, and I'd be there with me like £20 that I'd saved, sitting there with them all like the little scruffy kids. But I was just really determined, and I never thought anyone was better than me as well. I always had the attitude, probably from my mum, that everyone's equal. So even though now when I look back, I think they must have found it quite funny that I was there, I was just like, oh, we're all equal, and I'm paying my fees, you're paying yours. But when I look back, it is quite funny, because I used to run outside and get the bus outside in the rain, and they'd all be driving out in the fancy cars. Yeah. Whitney Houston and Cher, actually, because my mum, we were talking about this slightly yesterday, is my mum was she was a really strict Christian, my mum, and so she wouldn't let me listen to any, is it secular music, does it get called? And my mum's friend was like, come on, you know, she wants to sing, you've got to let her listen to other types of music. And so my mum's friend brought me Whitney Houston and Cher, and it was when cassettes were out, so she must have taped half of it Cher and the other half Whitney Houston. I remember pressing play and just listening and literally being like amazed at, like, oh my God, where's this voice come from? When Whitney sang, I was like, oh my God. I remember sitting in the room for like a solid week just listening to it over and over again, and my mum was like, what are you doing, Becky? And I remember the kids were all playing outside, and I was just sitting there by the window pressing play, listening to the cassette over and over, just in awe, and then running down to my mum saying, why didn't you tell me about this woman? Yeah. Yeah. When I found out I was pregnant with my daughter when I was 17, which is really young. He was my first boyfriend, the kid's dad, Carl. And Yeah, his first boyfriend I'd ever had, and I got pregnant, and I remember the first thing I thought, because I was just about to go an audition for the West End in London, and I had an agent that wanted to look after me, and I'd done dance lessons, acting lessons, and excuse me, so I was, at that time, I was in a positive mental place where I was confident, happy, and I'm ready to go and sing. And then I found out I got pregnant, and it was like, oh, I can't do it anymore. I couldn't think of an artist that had really young kids. I mean, now I look and there's so many, but at that time I couldn't think, so I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. So I just worked. I just became a mum, and I fell pregnant with my son, Carl, when I was 19, not long after I'd had Lily, actually. But at that time I started going to college and studying little courses, mainly for the kids, and I'd do music as a sideline. But I remember knowing that it was going to be a lot harder having children. So when X Factor came about, it was good, because I felt like it gave the audience, people that would buy my record, an insight of who I am and an insight of my life. Yeah.
So will the next auditionee have the confidence when it's her time to take to the stage? It's 23-year-old Rebecca.
Hi, how are you? I love your outfit, you look terrific. You made such an effort. Well, I imagine you look like this every day. No. Yes, you do. What's your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, nice to meet you.
I live in a little terraced house in Anfield in Liverpool with my two little kids. Lily May is 5, she's lovely, she's just really like girly, and my little boy is 4, he's just the cutest little boy. I was very confident as a child, very, very cocky, I'd say the word was. Thought I was the bee's knees, because I was always singing and always dancing. And then when I got pregnant with Lily, everyone just said, your life's over. You're never going to become anything. I started to think, oh, well, maybe I won't be able to become a singer, and who's going to want me now I've got a kid? I lost my confidence a lot, to be honest, in my singing, and so I've just said I'm going to really try this year, and so go, sorry.
I can watch this because it makes me cry. I'm such a whinger. Becky, but remember, this will either make you or break you, and I'm willing to take the chance, and I'll take the risk, and I'm just going to do my best when I get on that stage.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
And what's your name?
Rebecca.
You don't look so young and fresh.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your life.
I'm a mum, I've got 2 kids, and I go to college as well, studying law.
Why have you decided that you want to become a singer?
I've never really wanted to be anything else but a singer, but I thought I need to have something steady and stable for the kids. So I thought, go to college, educate myself.
Okay. What were you going to sing?
Oh, change is going to come.
Okay. Good luck.
Fear.
I go to the movies and I go downtown.
Rebecca, your voice really moves me. And I love to listen to you. I think it's okay to be vulnerable in your music.
Such an emotional watch.
Yeah.
With the people that you're singing to. So just keep that in mind.
Thanks a lot.